So, other things in this area. We've got, this over here. It's got a tag barrel. There is an interesting secret here. That, like, nobody knew about for a long time. Until, like, someone looked in the code and found this. There's one of those dirt patches under the grass here.
Disgusting.
Again, you don't need the... like, there are way, way more coins than you would ever need for...
But, like, if you're trying to 100%...
Yeah!
Does it keep track of the coins for 100%?
No. Nothing in the game keeps track of how many coins... Like, there is nothing in the game that tells you how many coins there are in the game.
Okay, it's only bananas and everything else.
Yeah. So, like, that's not a completion thing to, like, unless you are just a person who likes to complete things. But, again, nowhere in the game actually tells you whether you've collected all the coins in an area. It doesn't track that. It does track which coins you've picked up, because you can't pick them up again.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Purple bananas in the moat, and oranges. There's the night box. And in there's a little hole, but it's blocked!
Oh, you need it to become small at night, I guess, right?
And there's some... Balloon. So you can get up here, and up there's an entrance on the roof, but that's also blocked because it's not night. There's some blue stuff, and I fell off the roof.
Oh.
So I had to come back around, but that's all that's up here. Because it's
up there?
It's not night. Going up there, you go from a different spot. Also, here's a cracked door, and when you punch it, it opens! You'd think you punch the cracked door and it shatters. No. It opens. Only Chunky can do it, of course. But, that's how you get in here. And here is some boxes. You break a box, and that has a music pad inside.
What will playing the triangle here do?
Let's find out.
Crashes the game. Oh.
It turns on the water wheel.
That's not how water wheels work.
I mean, that's not a river, it's a moat. So, I guess we made the water move? Anyway, this box is what was blocking that tiny hole that we saw outside.
The tiny hole for tiny.
Yeah, so we've smashed that, so now that is a way that Tiny can get into this
Whoever
room.
designed this level really likes the cutaway cameras.
Yeah, there's not much else in here. There's some stuff with Tiny.
Tiny in the barn.
There is a spider web labeled for night.
Great.
So,
that makes sense.
So yeah, that's basically everything that's in this section.
Strictly tiny area that you can only get to with Chunky.
Yep. Well, again, it had a couple of chunky things, and also it has this steel barrel.
Yeah, this is the first steel barrel we've seen.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what to do with it, so I picked it up and I just brought it outside, and it worked. I wasn't actually expecting it to work. But then I started vaguely remembering things about this, this barrel. And, so you take the barrel outside and you go around to the front of the barn. Because the front of the barn also has a door. And it's not a door that you need to punch open. You just walk in.
Okay.
And in here, there are additional steel barrels, and there's a conveyor, and there's a picture of a steel barrel above the conveyor.
Ah.
And it's got that weird grindy spike thing on the conveyor, but the conveyor's not running.
Presumably this thing makes flowers somehow.
Well, I don't know, there's a banana back there. So, That box is the smaller type of question box, so you have to ground pound it to break it. It's Donkey Kong thing. Chunky does not need to be the one to break those boxes.
But
so, like, this is primarily a Donkey Kong area.
okay.
Except Chunky's the only one who can pick up the steel barrels, so you hit the switch and you open a gate.
Okay. And it's not even on the timer.
Yeah, it is, it just doesn't show it.
Why?
Anyway, inside here, we've got, aside from this banana balloon, there's 3 levers.
I don't like the looks of
Labeled
this.
with dots, 1, 2, and 3. You remember that number that Wrinkly gave us outside?
2, 1, 1, 2, 3?
That's what I thought it was. It was actually 21132. I screwed it up the first time, as you will see here. 2, 1, 1, 2. Nope. Just, you spontaneously take damage when you do the wrong combo.
Doesn't even show you, like, taking damage, just plays the sound effects and you're damaged.
And, some, like, multiple cutscenes kind of started happening there because I left the barrel on the conveyor.
Yeah.
So, the banana comes out, the barrel gets smashed into the conveyor bit there. And, you know, while, a couple of random coins. I need to take the 2 steel barrels that were already in the room and you drop them on there to do the thing here. Because there's 3 little lights on the thing, and you got 3 barrels to drop on the conveyor.
I didn't see the 3 lights at first.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they look like a background texture that isn't important.
Yeah.
And, in this scene we find that's where the number actually is in the level. It's right above the conveyor back there. I didn't even realize it until this moment.
100 bananas!
Anyway, there's a barrel you can have tiny, and go around and
Let's
be
do tiny things.
So there's a path that leads to the other section of the barn. There's not really anything else that Tiny can do in here during the day, other than grab a couple of bananas.
Cool.
So let's grab a couple of bananas and have problems grabbing onto a ledge. Because grabbing ledges doesn't work well. Also, that! Remember what that door looked like on the outside? It was not a barred gate!
No, it was a cracked wall.
So, that's a decision that someone made?
Consistency.
Anyhow, we can go through there and see that, yeah, that sure is, a door. Anyway, back to the main area. Let's open up this green path. Because there was more in the section around that barn, but it was blocked off by another big night gate.
Yeah, let's go into the green section with the purple person. Oh, well, never mind.
The worst part about that is there is exactly 1 purple banana past this chunky gate.
So you need to come back anyway.
So you need to come and get the thing with Chunky, and then come back with Tiny to grab the single banana back there. Fortunately, there is a tag barrel in this area. And hey, look at this! There's this worm and an apple! Please help! Those awful tomatoes have eaten all my friends!
Jesus.
He's the only one left. I'll give anyone a nice banana who can sort them out. And there's evil tomatoes.
Evil tomatoes.
I'm gonna ignore them for the moment, cause Funky. Let's check out Funky.
Yeah, you've got red ammo for us or something.
So let's see what Funky's got for us to upgrade the shooter. Homing ammo.
Oh.
So that's what the red crates are. They have homing shots.
Okay.
Red supply crates!
But red is the color of Diddy,
Yeah,
not Homie.
yeah. They could have picked another
Overloaded
color. They could have picked another color, like black, maybe?
Silver? Gold? Like, also, the blue face switches is also a problem?
Yeah. Anyway, you just be big with Chunky, and you squish the tomatoes. That's the only way to actually damage the tomatoes, is to jump on them while large. I remember when I was a kid and I first tried to do this, I was confused as fuck about these tomatoes. Because I was trying all the, attacks that you have.
Yeah.
I don't like it here anymore. It's always raining. Take me to a sunny spot.
Right,
and the banana's yours. I'm not gonna give it to you just for saving my life.
How do you know it's chunky?
Everyone knows all of the Kongs. I guess. Anyway, you take the big green apple over to the green apple that was painted on the floor.
Great.
And it's a nice area. So that's how you hit the banana from the worm. Here you go. Oh, banana.
Oh, banana.
And when you're big and you grab a banana, the camera angle's weird.
Yep. Collecting.
And some more
And
stuff
now it's
around
raining.
here. Yeah, it does actually like rain on and off in this area. So there's a little night gate that's blocking off Trough and Scoff door. But
What's this?
this area is there's this stuff. There's another one of them dirt patches to get a coin out of.
Coin collect.
And there's this little fenced-in zone. And you look at, this ground looks a bit bare. I wonder if you could find anything to plant. And there's a tiny barrel, but we can't do anything with it because there's nothing planted there.
So
Anyway,
it's that time.
let's... all that I saw that I could do in a day, so let's make it night. Tweet, tweet. Now it is dark night, spoopy wood. It's spooky forest time.
Yes, because the forest was perfectly normal otherwise.
So this is stuff at night, and also there's these bananas that I forgot to grab before. So let's check out across in here where there was that first night door that we saw.
Okay, this is back at the giant
Big
mushroom.
and the giant mushroom. You go through here and it's got some stuff for Chunky to do. Fortunately, it's only Chunky. That is his print and a balloon in this little ledge area. And, like you can see this ledge area behind the night door while flying around with Diddy earlier, but Chunky can only get there by going through that night door. Anyway, here's what the homing ammo looks like. It's a homing shot.
Yep.
So, homing shots will home in on enemies and switches. They do not home in on balloons, the one thing that you'd want them to home in on. Also, when you have homing ammo, you can't just switch back to normal ammo. There's no way to switch ammo.
Of course.
Also, this banana is a donkey banana. Donkey's the one who...
How do you know what banana is?
That banana was on the conveyor belt that came out when Donkey Kong did the switch
Right,
things.
but...
If you've forgotten that, then fuck you. You have to try all of the Kongs, I guess. Anyway, in here, I brain blanked and for some reason thought I needed to be tiny to get in that gate.
You didn't, did you?
I did not. But, anyway, in here, there's a little boss fight. Mini-boss.
A mini-boss?
It's not actually mini. It's a giant spider.
Oh. But you fight while tiny. Get
That's
it?
the Kong, but
Yeah.
not the size.
Get it? It's a joke.
But yeah, as I was saying, homing ammo. If you have any homing ammo, you will fire homing shots until you run out of homing ammo. So, if, for example, you are trying to shoot at a balloon, and there is a switch nearby in the area, your shots will home in on that switch until you fire all of your homing shots. So that you can then use regular shots to shoot the balloon. Because, you know, the shots will home in on any switch. Even if it's already pressed. Even if it's not for your weapon.
Well.
So,
So why does the spider only have one eye?
fuck if I know. You summoned the baby spiders and you beat them up.
Also, I think it only
Also,
has
it has
6 legs.
friendly fire. So yeah, you beat up the little ones, and then he opens his eye and you shoot him in the eye. Repeat.
He's missing legs.
Yeah, these spiders only have 6 legs. So, Rare can't get anything right.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to your idea of there's nothing in this game designed correctly. They couldn't design a spider with 8 legs. Or eyes.
It's, why does it fall asleep? Because it's nighttime?
I don't know. It only wakes up when all of its children are dead. Or whatever. I don't know what this stuff that it's spitting out is. The red and
green and red.
I guess it ate some Christmas. Anyway, you hit it enough, and then it gets tiny. It's angry, because now it's a normal size thing.
Now it's a normal size.
And then you have to kill it. And of course, you're still in your first-person view, because you shot it in the eye.
Right.
To do its last damage.
Oh, banana.
Oh, banana. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.